Hey guys, how's it going? Komodo here. Welcome to another tutorial by Cymatics. Today I have a really cool topic for you guys, and it's how you can get Ableton to randomly generate percussion loops for you so you can get yourself out of a creative slump. I'm even going to show you at the end how you can get it to write entire melodies for you to get yourself out of that creative slump. Now obviously for this tutorial you're going to need the right samples, so if you haven't already grabbed our free Ableton starter pack, make sure to head down to the description of the video where you can grab our biggest free sample pack to date. So without further ado, let's get going. So I've just got a basic beat here. And the first thing you're going to want to do once you have your beat is you're going to want to create a new track to host percussion loops. And you're going to want to find as many percussion loops as you could possibly find at the tempo you're working at or close to. So I'm going to find some drum loops here. And now that I've located them, I'm going to highlight as many as I want, and I'm going to click and drag them onto our track here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of Ableton's powerful launch window. And if you don't know where the launch window is, it's down here in the bottom left corner. And what you have to do is you have to highlight every clip so you can edit all their launch windows together and their different launch modes together, and you pop open the window to do that. Now, if you guys don't know about the launch window and the launch modes, I'll give you a very quick summary. First, you could pick the launch mode, which is how the different clips launch in Ableton, and they actually each have different functions, which you can see on the left here in the info view if you pause your video. The legato switch, which will make all the percussion loops resume playing in their previous position based off of where the other loop resumed from. So let's say, for example, this loop here stopped playing at bar 2, the next one would resume at bar 2 as well. So it's almost as if they're all playing at the same time and they're all in sync. And lastly, there's the follow action window, which is what is so important, where you can tell clips to follow each other in a specific order based off specific time values. So the time value up here, bars, beats, and 16ths, is going to say when the follow action occurs. So I'm going to set it to 2/16 notes here. And every 2/16 notes, this follow action here will occur. And I'm going to pick other. So every 2/16 notes, the current clip that's playing will trigger any other clip. So I'm going to want the legato button on here, and with all these settings dialed in, watch what happens when I hit play. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the input from track 3 here, and I'm going to set it to resampling, or I'm going to take the input from track 3, record in, arm, and record. And then all you would do is you would simply, after that's done, go through and pick your favorite patterns and just create loops. And you have your own custom loops made out of tons of different other loops mashed together. So let's say, for example, here, I heard some neat patterns. So this would be loop 1 here, and this could be a different loop right here. Cool custom loop, and let's check out this one here. There we go, and just like that, I had Ableton create unique percussion loops out of other percussion loops, so I didn't have to spend the time cutting them up. It just spit out ideas and created ideas for me that I may not have come up with on my own. So this is just another way you can collaborate with Ableton and get it to do things for you. And again, this isn't even just limited to percussion loops or hi-hat loops. You can get really creative with these and use really unique things like guitar loops, for example. I'll actually show you that really quickly just so you can see the power of this. So I have a bunch of acoustic melody loops here. So I'm going to find a key that I see a lot of. I'm going to use E flat major, just quickly skimming my eyes over here. I see quite a few of those, so let me just drag those in real quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through the same steps. I'm going to make sure they're all in a warp mode I want, legato. Let's go with a bit of a slower follow action this time, maybe an entire beat. And then we're going to set it to other. Now watch what happens when I hit play. And we can record that out on loop and have Ableton write melodies for me. There we go. That was so easy. Let's set this back to arrangement mode here. Make sure all the loops are fully extended. And there we go. We have our new custom guitar loop. So there we go, guys. That was our tutorial on how you can get Ableton to write percussion loops and melody loops for you using follow actions. It's a really, really cool technique, and I'm glad you guys now have this skill in your arsenal. Make sure, if you didn't already, grab our free Ableton Starter Sample Pack to head down to the description of the video and do so. It's our biggest free sample pack to date. So thanks again, guys. My name's Cymatics, we're Cymatics, and I'll be back soon. Bye.